want you to remain by my side, and you'll see just how much you mean to me. Try to put me down with the thing you do, and words you spread around against me about me. What would you do without me smiling, beguiling? You leave me until all hope is gone.
Well, this marks a first time in the channel. This is the first time that I've repeated one of my intro songs. That was Evil Hearted You by the Yardbirds off of their 1965 album, Having a Rave Up with the Yardbirds. I played this one as an intro to one of my Beatles videos on the Beatles series we did. Of course, I'm not doing that just because I felt like hearing the song again, and we don't have a song from 1965. We're not doing any 60s tournaments at the moment. We're listening to that today because we have a Pixies cover up in competition today. You know how cover battles usually go, although the last one that I heard from Pixies was pretty sweet, so we'll see how this one turns out. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 61 of the Pixies tournament today, and that is match 43 in round 2. And we've got 2 Pixies oddities up in competition today. But first, if you're new here, let me explain. We took every single Pixie song and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now they're doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains, and that's the very best song Pixies have released so far. Today is going to be a good indicator of how deep of a dive we did into Pixies, although there's probably songs I missed, and I should note that I didn't do anything that exists only as a live version. We usually don't do that, but there is a future tournament coming up where we're going to include some live versions completely intentionally. So today we're going to be starting off with Evil Hearted You, a cover by the Pixies, released in 1991 as a B-side to Planet of Sound, the single. So this one, it had Planet of Sound, Theme from Narc, Build High, and Evil Hearted You on it. Just a little 4-song sampling of Pixies, but 3 songs that you won't hear on the album Trumpet et Monde that came out around the same time. And that'll be going up against an even more odd song, Bam Thwok. Bam Thwok was released as a single in 2004, just by itself as a download only. That's why it has this strange album art that doesn't really look like a Pixies album cover. It just looks like a promotional piece. This one actually was written for the film Shrek 2 and was not chosen for the soundtrack, so they decided to release it as a single anyway. And it's actually the band's first recording since Trumpet et Monde. So I didn't know they had a couple of recordings before they had their album come out, Indie Cindy. Years later, like 10 years after this song came out. And this one is actually written and sung by Kim Deal, so I'm excited. We're here to listen to some music, we're here to compare them, and see which one's the better of the two. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Here's the Pixies rendition of Evil Hearted You. It's now the 3rd time we're playing this song. Not this version, but this song on the channel. Decent cover. Definitely didn't do too much different than the original version has on there already. Besides the fact that the lyrics were in Spanish, I don't think his vocals sounded better than the original vocals at all. It's not better than Evil Hearted You by the Yardbirds. It's looking pretty good for the Pixies original. Let's see what they whipped up for Shrek 2. Here's Bam Thwok. That would have fit into a Shrek movie, I think. Um, Definitely not totally standard Pixies. They amped up the goofiness quite a bit. It definitely sounds like something that was designed for all ages, let's say. But I am going to give that one to Bam Thwok. It's an original, and it features Kim Deal heavily. I love Kim Deal. And it's not just an okay cover, like Evil Hearted You was. Um, yeah, cool guitars in it. The drums are neat. I wouldn't listen to that one a ton of times. Wasn't my favorite by a long shot, I can tell you that right now. But it is better than Evil Hearted You, and in the respect that it's an original and it's not horrible. Not that Evil Hearted You is horrible, but it was just standard. We've got social media if you want to talk about it. We've got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. There's also a TikTok account if you feel like these videos are a bit too long and you wish they were shortened down. Check out the TikTok. I'll link the songs as well as the tournament bracket down in the description of the video, so make sure you check that out. But if you look down below me here, you'll see the tournament bracket URL up here, and you can type that into any web browser and check it out that way as well. We have a Venmo and a Cash App, and if you'd like to donate $10, I'll throw you one of these No Ringo, No Life buttons. Just make sure to leave an address with that donation. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Pixies action we have for the day, but please join me momentarily for the Thrash Bash content of the day, and then we'll chill out with some Juliana Barwick. Well, maybe two of you will make it that far. Hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and wonderful morning. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.